I'm Jacob, let's play chess. We get the white pieces. d4. Knight of 6, c4. e6, knight of 3. I'm assuming a Bogo Indian. Yep. Let's play the knight d2 line. Because it's a weird one. a3. See if he takes. Obviously, if he goes back, I'm just trapping his bishop, so kind of forced to stick. I think queen takes was correct. If I remember correctly. I don't know. Castles. Let's just play solid. e3. Bishop d3. Well, that's not how bishop moves. Bishop d3 and play normal chess. Yeah, b6, but who cares, right? Just bishop d3. I'm going to continue developing my pieces, and I think takes was a move now. I want to see what he takes back with. Ooh, he actually did that. He actually took back with the knight. Well, now I'm going to play e4, and I've got that big white center. So now you're just going to be worse, I think. What should I play here? I can play queen e2 if I really want to defend it. I can also play e5. I think queen e2. Let's play solid. Let's not mess anything up just yet. Knight c6, hitting this. Bishop e3 would be a nice move, but unfortunately it's not playable right now. Bishop d5 would have been stronger. On my end, perhaps. Not good. Alright, done e5. Unfortunately, we're going to be forced to play this move. I don't think that queen e2 is that great of an inclusion in this move order, but that's how it goes sometimes. With the double stacked knight, his bishop is passive for now, but if he ever moves those, it will activate again. Right now, his plan is something like, I was going to say queen e7, but okay, queen d7 and bring some rooks. I can play b4 taking space. I can also bring a rook over into the game. I can also develop my bishop somehow. Bishop d2 is a move. Okay, let's just play normal stuff. Bishop d2, develop the pieces, bring the rooks, don't do anything weird. We clearly have a slightly better position here with the white pieces. I'm assuming b4 is a good move. I'm not entirely sure if this was correct. I should have played b4 immediately and then bishop b2, which of course I missed. But, okay, that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, now he pulls his knight back. He's hitting this like 100 million times. So I have to play bishop c3 to defend it, and it's quite the awkward placement of pieces. I might not even be that much better anymore. But okay, bishop b3, knight here. We don't care if he takes our bishop, it's fine. So should I bring my rook? What's the plan here? What's the plan here? Also, wait, no, he's hitting this. So I have to take. Alright, takes. Takes is my only move where I'm losing material, and now I was thinking b5 would be a good inclusion for me. He obviously can't take here, it's defended too many times. Knight back. I do give up control of some important squares, but that's what you gotta risk sometimes in this game. You gotta give squares to get squares, as Bobby Fischer would say. Okay, rook ac1 is a good move, developing my rook. So, knight here, he's hitting my bishop, but I don't really care if that gets taken off the board because it's quite passive. I think bishop g5 is just a bad move, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to let it drop off the board. And what do I want to play here? I want to double my rooks if I can. That would be quite nice, so I'm just gonna play like this. Just a waiting move, seeing what happens. We can double the rooks in the future. If he takes here, then we have the open F file. Nothing's clear yet. Alright, there, but I don't think you're threatening to take, sir. I don't think you're threatening to take because you're just going to help me bring my knight into the game. So I don't know what that was. That was a bad move, at least from my perspective. Though the engine might say that it's okay. I obviously have no objective overview over these things. I'm just a 2000 playing some chess games. Okay. F4. I don't care. Wait, I do care. I can't take there. There's a knight right there. So bishop d2 is kind of my only move. I'm quite surprised that he played this. I'm not sure how it helps his position. g5. Okay, he's really attempting to attack me here. Interesting. So now I think... Oh, wait. e6 is possible, but I think taking on f6 might be even more accurate because I'm about to win a pawn. I think taking here is good. It looks good. It looks smart. It looks smart to me, okay? Rook takes f6, I just play knight takes here and I'm up a pawn, I'm happy. And if he plays something like brings a rook over or brings this rook over, then I'll play knight e5, and I'm still happy because I'm hitting your queen. So that sucks for him. Goes h6, just defending his g5 pawn. Yeah, so now I think it's the time for me to attack. f7 check is a move, but I can't see how it helps me. h4 is also a move, but I think it's too slow. I think knight e5 just feels instinctively correct to me, so I'm gonna play it. Look at those weak squares in the black camp. Goes queen here. Yeah, that kind of somewhat makes sense, but I'm doubtful, because I can push f7 with check. First of all, that just wins material, I think, as far as I'm concerned. And that f7 pawn is going to be a huge problem for you in the future. Can I sack the exchange? I open up his bishop, but like maybe I'm attacking him? It seems questionable, perhaps. But like, what else do I have to go for in this position? What's my alternative to bishop takes there? I'd literally, or rook takes there, I literally don't think I have an alternative, so we gotta go all in. All in for the win. Sacking the exchange, hitting his bishop, attacking things. Bishop d5 is quite annoying. I can take on a7, like, and he's winning this pawn over here. It's actually very complicated still. Maybe bishop c3, just, oh, whoa. That move I didn't expect. That was quite shocking to me. Alright, so my d4 pawn's hanging. So I guess bishop here. Alright, I don't really want to take on a7, have him take on d4, and my knight's hanging. Kind of everything's falling apart. I would much rather play some solid chess, and I just have a good position. If I can hold this together. Yeah, rook here was a move I was expecting, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good one. So what? I can take his rook? Seems somewhat iffy. I'm wondering about something like knight here. No, that just loses material after he takes my rook. Rook takes a7, my bishop on c3 is hanging. That was a good move he played right there. How about d5? He takes my rook. I can throw him a check. It looks like there's nothing in that position. Oh wow, it's getting bad out here. Alright, listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take, and we're gonna play bishop before that gets me back rank mated. Whoops, don't play that. Let's avoid getting back ranked. And I am losing a piece. Nice. And also rook b1 is incoming. Even better. So how do I survive? Well, I guess queen here. We've got to threaten some things and scare him a bit, right? So I can take here, then queen with check. No, I can't. He's covering that. Okay, queen's with f3? f3? Maybe? No, am I getting mated here? I honestly have no clue what's going on. But I played f3 because I kind of want his bishop to move. But why do I want to do that? His bishop's still gonna... Oh my god, he moved it. Okay, queens. That much is easy to see. But his bishop's covering the square, so there's no queen g6, knight f7 trick, unfortunately. King takes. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna take this pawn with a check. Interesting. This king keeps walking forward into the center. I gotta just go with my instinct and keep giving checks, I guess, but there's bishop blocks, which is a bit of an issue. But hey, at least with the inclusion of f3, I'm not getting back ranked. Walks his king all the way forward. It's incredible that his king is safe here. This is unbelievable chess. How is his king safe here? How are you safe, sir? How are you safe? I mean, I want to take, but I'm just getting mated. So I have to keep giving checks because rook b1 and queen c2 is mate. Like, I just have to keep on checking, but he's just gonna block with the bishop and I can't do anything. There's no progress to be made, but I guess I have here if you... Okay, he went back. Queen here, check. Just keep giving checks, He blocks with the bishop. He did find the move, which I was afraid he would play, so I guess knight here is my only move. I'll admit, it's very lost, but it is tricky. It is tricky, and sometimes that's what you need. Alright, king g, check. That's starting to get real difficult to calculate, right? Need to find some accurate moves here. King there. It's kind of a move I was afraid of, I guess. Here with check. But then he can play king here. Am I getting stopped there? I have queen here check? What is going on in this position? I don't have time to figure this out. I don't have time to calculate. I quite legitimately do not have time to calculate. I think I'm getting stopped here after I move like queen here. Unfortunately, but there's queen h3. I can keep on checking. Like, I'll just keep giving checks, man. That's all I can ever do. Be ready to play. Whoa. He blocked with the bishop. Going into the endgame here? Yeah, so he's just gonna flag me. Pretty much is his point. Okay, he took a pawn. h4. I'm about to get extra super mega cooked. Check. All I can do is hope he hangs a rook somehow. Which is a very hard thing to hope for. Yeah, there's no hope. Hopeless. Wait, I could have taken here? Shit. I'm kind of slow in the brain right now. Yeah, knight here. Check. Knight has like no moves. Check. Just gotta start pre-moving, but he's queening, so it's not difficult to see what's gonna happen here. He was good enough to see that at least, and that's gonna be good enough to get the win. That will in fact be good enough to get the win. Oh, I hung a knight. Or two, or three. Can he mate with like a minute left on the clock? Will he stalemate? There's no way to stalemate this, dude. You have 1 minute. Yeah, just ladder mate. Ladder mate, it's simple. Unfortunate. I was fighting back there for a moment. Was rook c7 correct? Rook takes c7 was the correct move. Okay, so wait, no, it just was completely incorrect. Never mind. What does the engine tell me is best here? Let's see this beautiful perspective from the engine. Rook takes c7. f3. What? Queen e1. Dude. Like, that's just not how you play chess. I mean, I'm sorry. Rook b2. f3, a4. It's just a position where basically the computer tells you to do nothing. Just touch absolutely nothing with both pieces. And that's really, really hard for a human to do, right? I see king, I see pass pawn, I rook sacrifice. But I mean, okay, let's say I play a4 or whatever the engine move is, rook, bishop c8. It just wants both sides to do nothing. King h7, g4. G4 is attacking. G4 is no, that hangs a pawn. It wants to hang pawns. It wants to play h5 and hang even more pawns. Like, this is just completely useless analysis. Yeah, but I was just fine out of the opening apparently. Should have played bishop takes d2. Dude, I literally get it wrong every single time. No matter, whenever it says bishop b4 check positions, I always take with the wrong piece. Bishop takes, interesting. Yeah, e3 was fine, bishop d3 was fine. Taking was alright. But yeah, knight takes was just insane. Queen takes. I thought he'd play e takes. Knight takes was just the wrong move because it allows me to play e4. I should have played e5 immediately, but I played queen e2. Now e5 is just winning completely after bishop takes h7. Ah, I can Greek gift him. What a miss. Queen takes g5, and it's just game over. Okay. Yeah, I just completely missed that. Queen d7. Bishop d2. Should I have played b4? No. b4 is not even a move that comes up for the engine. Alright then. So I'm guessing it was bad when I played it here too as well. Yep. Bishop g5 was best. Oof. I took it, which was bad. I should have just sacrificed the pawn because I can play like rook fd1. Okay. Now black is better. Knight e7. Rook's ac1 was a bad move somehow. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's hard to take this engine analysis seriously when it's telling me that bringing my rook into the game is bad. Basically, the only move is bishop g5, rook fd1. Okay, hey, that's a developing move. That's a normal move, engine. You actually gave good advice there. a4, another normal move. h4, that's completely AI chess. He plays knight d5. Rook c2 was again a bad move. It's just engine chess in these close positions, to be honest. Yeah, so rook here was fine. Yeah, I knew f6 was bad. I knew f6 was bad. There we go. The engine finally agrees with me on something. f4 was actually an alright move from him. In fact, it was the best move. Interesting. Bishop c8 was best. g5 was just nonsense because if he takes f6, yeah. Should have played rook takes. Now knight e5 is just winning. Knight g4. That's a crazy find. Rook takes c7 now. Dude. I mean, I just can't be lucky in these positions, man. I find rook takes c7 here, it's just completely winning for white, apparently. What, knight takes, rook takes? How's it so winning? Well, I can see the threat. Check. Mate. Unless you sacrifice your queen, that's a problem. And if you take on f6, what's the point? Your bishop's hanging. That's the point. Oh my god. So I missed a Greek gift. I rook sacrificed at the wrong time. Man, oh man, I just cannot find any tactics today. That's unfortunate. Rook takes d4 was the only move. Instead he played bishop here. And now bishop b4 is winning. Yeah, I saw the move, but only after I'd played bishop c3 already. Very unfortunate. Rook takes a7 also wins. Play bishop c3 defending. Rook c8 just holds for black. Now it's equal. Needed to find queen b2. Instead I play bishop b2 and just lose a piece. If there was alright, I was expecting him to check me, but alright, so I made a queen, king takes, I took on h6, and he should have played king g8, which basically prevents all of my threats. Yeah, no, that's a great point. I mean, there's no checks, and all of my threats are stopped, and he's just up nearly a full rook. What is it? It's a rook for 2 pawns, he's up. Alright, but now I start fighting back with queen g7 check. I go back to check him. h3 is just an insane engine move. h4 is also an insane engine move. Queen h6 check is like very human. Queen g7 check again. He blocked. No, knight c6 check, still okay, still fighting. Knight e5 check, still fighting. King e6. I went queen h4 check, and now it really wants me to play h3 or h4. King d5 was best though. Now after queen takes g6, it's still completely lost, but fighting back a little bit. But unfortunately, I cannot trick him. You can see the knight fork, right? But that pawn is just blocking me. If I could take this pawn off the board, it might be winning. Probably would be, in fact. I think the knight is enough to stop these two passers. Maybe. So, a bit unlucky, but that's how it happens sometimes, and my opponent played very well, props to him. Only made a few mistakes. Could have been maybe a bit more accurate with the king moves. I mean, yeah, checking with the engine, it says just king g8, cold-blooded, completely stops all of my everything, and it's just fully winning for black, but it was other than that, pretty good play from him. Also, f6 was weird, but yeah. Alright. That's about it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. In a world where aliens use lightning to make you bad at chess. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Subscribe to the Chess Horse Mafia.